What's up, everybody? We went to Hera's Nightmare, a holiday nightmare.
With Christmas Krampus.
Exactly. Let's talk about it. Y'all, Hera's Nightmare was crazy. The Krampus show.
Definitely.
Now, let me start off by saying this. For all of you who like to poo-poo anything that's in a mall, let me just tell you, the location of Harris Nightmare is a huge flex for a number of reasons. First of all, parking lot is well lit. There is plenty of parking. Second thing, it is inside. The haunted attraction is inside. The queue line, of course, then is inside. And if you get there early, there's a couple of stores and you may find some light fare to eat in the mall. So trust me when I tell you, this is where you want to come check out.
Yeah. Town Mall of Westminster. Just, we've seen a few things in malls and, people kind of shy away from, oh, it's in a mall. But once you get into these attractions at Harrah's, you totally forget you're in a mall.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it's done.
That's gone. And Carlos is one of those. There are a handful out of all the places we've been in, all the decades of going to haunts and with multiple groups and things. There's a handful of people that I really would consider master builders, master designers, and Carlos is one of those.
Yeah. I would have to say set design, lighting,
yes, sound,
costumes, makeup, sound is top quality. I mean, it's Hollywood level quality work that you would never expect if you go walk into a little small,
dude,
neighborhood mall.
We've been following Carlos and his work for a few years now, and I have to tell you, one of the things that he does and does well, he is consistent with his theming.
Mm-hmm.
There are times when you'll go to a haunted attraction and the thing's all over the damn place. That is not the case here. Mm-hmm. This Krampus event was Krampus from beginning to end, and it was Krampus in the line, even just waiting in the queue.
Oh my gosh. Just shout out to the crazy elf guy
that dude
was coming up to people in the line. He was hysterical, handing people hair.
Yeah, I was like, is this dude disturbed?
In a little box.
Because I'm wondering, is he disturbed for real?
He
played that part too well.
Yes, and then there was the demon snowman. I think he chased a few people through the mall, screaming bloody murder.
Yeah,
they were not him.
He had on a nice blue suit kind of thing, long nose. Man, he was chasing kids down the other side of the mall. It was crazy.
It was amazing. It was great to have that extra entertainment as you're standing there waiting to go into the attractions. And talking about attractions, there were two attractions. We loved both of them.
Yes.
We started out in the Nightmare Elf workshop. And when I say Nightmare Elf, that is an accurate statement.
They would. The crazy thing was, not sometimes people's version of a Krampus or a holiday event haunt is a little different. This thing was themed from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It was
very consistent.
It was the lighting was crazy. The sound system, the sound fit the scenes.
It was fit. That industrial strength Christmas music.
Yeah, you think I think industrial
Trans-Siberian Orchestra style, in your face Christmas music.
Yeah, it was good, but it still had a little bit of a creep factor to it, which just made it perfect in my opinion.
And I think one of the important things when you're going to do off-season haunts to different holidays, it's not just throw some Christmas lights into a haunt,
which most people do.
Right. That's not it. You have to know how to manipulate things and rearrange things and put things like a creepy gingerbread man in the corner that
Yeah.
you can't tell if he's real or not. And then Mr. Creepy Gingerbread Man starts chasing you. But he did a great job with the Christmas lights
Yep.
and the
Yep.
the level of lighting, a little bit of fog, everything to just bring it to a creepy Christmas.
It just worked, and a lot of times you'll go to we've been to plenty of Krampus type events, and they start off well, or they kind of hit and miss.
Mm-hmm.
This was not hit and miss. This was hitting from beginning to end, and we saw characters like this. I don't know. I guess she's like the Ice Queen or something. I'm not sure.
With the fiber optic
Yeah, she had
whip.
like a fiber optic whip. That was some original. Never seen that in a haunted attraction. So
Yeah.
that was new.
I mean, we had Freaky Frosty.
Yeah.
We had of course, the evil elves everywhere.
Yeah.
We had 2 or 3 different Krampuses.
Yeah, and they were all a
All
little
of them
different.
were different. Yes. And
One was full mask.
Yes.
Man, that thing was scary. Jumped out of nowhere. I about shit my pants. It was everywhere.
That was not a fun piece right there. But I mean, you have Krampus, you have Ice Queen, you have there was the Grinch and the Whoville characters.
Yeah.
You don't often see that at a Christmas haunt, and it was really fun because it takes you back to your childhood.
Yep.
Of watching the Grinch.
That was my childhood. Was yesterday. By the way.
Yeah, yesterday in your dreams, huh?
Yesterday.
But the other cool thing is, so you have the 2 attractions. You had Nightmare Elf Workshop, and then you have Reign of Darkness, Winter Revive, and both were extremely well themed throughout, lighting throughout, characters. Everything was consistent. You knew it was a Christmas creepy haunt. That's what you were there for, and that's what you got.
And the creepy part is good because a lot of times people will do a Christmas or a holiday event, Krampus event, and lose the creepy. Mm-hmm. They did not lose the creepy here. I think they turned it up a little bit.
Yeah. And then to top it off, Heras has a great storefront. They had all kinds of different creepy Christmas gift ideas.
And here's the kicker.
Fantastic setup.
To her point, the store is even decked out like a haunt.
Woo, yes.
It just, Carlos does not miss details. He doesn't.
You walk in the store and there's this gigantic Frankenstein. I mean, it's huge. And then you have this creepy chick in front of you. You've got the creepy music. He had ornaments. He had
his gear
bugs.
in there.
He had, of course, the Hera's gear in there. Creepy candy.
If you're into the oddities, the bugs. If you ever watched that TV show Oddities, you'll understand.
This store fits that.
Yeah. They got a little bit of everything going on in here. But the cool thing is, even when the haunted attractions are closed, the store is open. And what we'll do is down in the description, please check it. I'll put a link to their social media and things like that, so it'll make it very easy for you to reach out to them. I mean, they do a great job throughout the year with the store and everything. And
then the fairs. They sponsor different craft fairs, like Fear Fairs, where you have small artisan craft vendors from around the area with all kinds of creepy stuff, like the horror movie backpacks and purses,
it was
and hats and all kinds of stuff.
We came in on the tail end of it, but it was
sadly.
We missed a little bit of that, but it was a lot. You can tell it was a lot, and evidently now we talked to Carlos. He said the vendors all were quite happy, which is good. So. The next time that happens, we'll definitely make sure we put out a video or something to promote that, because those things, it's always good to support your independent vendors. I mean,
and they had some really, really neat things. There was one vendor that had earrings that were made out of the oddest things. But those small craft fairs, you find some very, very unique items, and you want to support your local small business owners, because, that's the essence of our community. But that was he said, successful event. So we're going to check out the next one so we can bring it to you.
So I guess the last thing on this list, well, there might be some others, but we definitely went out to eat at probably our favorite restaurant in Westminster.
Oh, yes.
Rock Salt.
Ooh, Rock Salt Bar and Grill.
Yeah, we went out to eat with Jared and Terry from Halloween Haunt 365.
Shout out.
Y'all, that's a strange bunch over there. That's all I'm saying. They're family, but it's a strange bunch over there.
But then aren't we all strange in some way, shape, or other?
No, I am normal.
You are normal.
Yes.
You're a normal. I'm sorry, Tim's insanity. He's normal. Get it?
Yo, this is my normal. Your normal may be different.
Well, let's just say Rock Salt is amazing. It was crowded. There was a little bit of a wait, but well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Tim had a crab cake and shrimp salad sandwich. It was huge.
Massive.
And it had just jumbo shrimp falling out of it.
Like a club sandwich type deal. Cream of crab, nice and chunky.
Yeah. And I had a big old bowl of Maryland crab. Oh, it was so good. And seafood tots.
So y'all check them out. We approve. We also approve of Hera's Nightmare. I'm going to tell you, even we're here on this side with Tim's Insanity, we visited Hera's with Haunt Review Crew, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
We always love it. It's always interesting, and it's always decked out. And that's the thing. A lot of haunted attraction owners could take some lessons from Carlos and his group over there.
Really, really, yeah. Just he's loaded with talent, creativity.
Yeah.
And I think he probably has more ideas coming out of his ears than he can even handle putting into the haunts. But indeed, well worth the trip. Well worth
check them out.
Standing in line for a little bit. The price of the tickets are very reasonable.
Oh yeah.
You'll have fun. Make an evening of it.
And again, remember, it is inside, so it doesn't matter what's going on outside. It's warm inside. The mall, queue line, everything. There's some entertainment in the queue line from time to time. The strange people will come and get you. Never ends. But y'all, we are out. So we will see y'all on the next one. And always keep it creepy.
Merry Christmas.
That too. My boy Jared hates Christmas. Poor man. See y'all.